Okay, continuing on with Turnabout Samurai, from chapter start. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. That was a close one. Oh, Mia. Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive. And proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system that was introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system that they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under the system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Let me just refresh myself on the things I have. Oh, did he take the sleeping pill? Yeah, they're examining it for fingerprints. I need to find out why Jackhammer stole the costume and drugged him. Okay, yeah. First, let's talk to Maya. It's been a while since she's been here. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? Will Powers, right? What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh? Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai's costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. I feel like he wanted to play the part of the hero. At least that's what I'm thinking at this point. So they did say I could go talking to Will Powers was a decent idea. Yeah, I could find out why he wanted to do that. October 19th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. You could stop looking so vulnerable, too. Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help. Ha ha ha. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on the big roles. Maybe he had an injury? That's when he began appearing in the little productions at Global. No, I don't think he would have had an injury. Because he was still acting. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to the sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Squeeze came to Global. 5 years ago. Did he have a fight with her? Could you tell me more about Miss Squeeze? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in this industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different than these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Well, he used to be a minor, straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught the Squeeze's eyes. She brought him to the she brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the man, the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much her beck and call though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. I wish I could show him the sleeping pill bottle. Maybe he'd have an idea about it. Should probably go look around the studio again. October 19th, Global Studios, main gate. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think our guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Oh, she's alive. About Mr. Hammer. Oh. Uh-oh. I heard what you said about today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it? Calling him a criminal. A thief. I won't forget this. Oh, she's really pissed this time. Listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. I was wondering about Diva Squeeze, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. And so she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's a pushover. Does whatever Squeeze tells him to do. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Well, he's probably a masochist. That doesn't make any sense, doesn't it? No. No, it doesn't, Maya. Keep straight voice. You know, Phoenix. Oh, that reminds me, there was, that bent bar in, on the gate in Studio 2. Maybe that's what punctured. Maybe it wasn't the samurai spear that hurt, actually, you know, hit him. Maybe it was that fence. Because the samurai spear was broken to begin with. And he was holding it himself since he was in the samurai costume. Anyway, I'm just gonna go check out the employee. Well, I kinda wanna go check out that fence again. I'll go to the employee area. See if I can find any more information on why he was, drugging Will Powers. Or Powers, yeah. October 19th, Global Studios employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming. Just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Oh no. No, no, no. No touching. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can sort of be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic, indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So, you're looking for traces of sleeping pills. Oh. For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make the cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color alright. So there were sleeping pills on the plate. Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? After... Oh boy, Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim. Check camera's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Nice. Okay, so... Let's see if that says anything. Jackhammer's fingerprints, and traces of sleeping pills on the plate. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kinda bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. I feel bad for Edgeworth. There is no feel bad where I come from. Only crush and destroy. Utterly. The remains of the employees' lunches are still... Oh, is it still the same? Everyone's probably... What does this say? Okay then. Maybe I could go examine the dressing room? Well, I don't really need to go to the... I might as well while I'm here. I want to go to Studio 2. Wait. I was not expecting to see her in here. Didn't she say she doesn't come into the dressing room earlier? Oh, well. Hello. What are you doing in here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! Last episode? Are they just canceling it? What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done now to save it. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios has decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. This I'm guessing? From Cody? Yeah, there you go. Unless it's, yeah, this would be the only thing. And this is? A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Really? You're just gonna tell me? Okay. I was wondering if you could, I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah. Miss Squeeze, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt? You know, bad stuff? I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new Studio 2, and some sort of accident happened during the filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. And they left the film set the way it was too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Squeeze, managed to hush it up, and that's the dirt she had on Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer could do anything Miss Squeeze told him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think she's gonna talk. I mean, she's absolutely furious at this point. I suppose I'll go try to talk to her. What are you still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their own darnest to forget Hammer. Who do you think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during a filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers. Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers, and you claim that the Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole the costume? Yeah, I have proof. I mean, easily enough, we have the... does she want me to show the plate or the sleeping pill bottle? Which one's the right one to prove? They're both proof. Do they just both count as proof? Okay, I'm just gonna give her the steak plate. Just Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Ha. I bet Power put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof that Mr. Hammers put the pill in. Put the pills in. Oh, okay. And now I put the sleeping bottle. Okay. This bottle contained sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. This old bag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. This old bag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? The Squeeze. She has ties to the Mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here in the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to do any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph. Oh, wait a second. This is the picture. This is this the studio, the trailer in Studio 2? Oh, is that what the... I knew that had to do with something. I was expecting that more to be like the thing Hammer died on. So he really was killed by the spear. Okay. So that's why that was meant. Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the firebox fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Well, that was a lot of information. I'll stop this here and